So when you're starting out with a sword, whether it's European, Asian, any part of the world, most of your practice will probably be stationary. Your instructor may have you step early on. However, you should be isolating the actions of your sword and just working on those and thinking about your sword, thinking about how all these things are working, and not including these feet yet. So your overall form of your body and your posture will affect and dictate what you're capable of doing with your footwork and with your sword. There may be instances where you choose to adjust your posture to something that looks suboptimal. So when you see somebody else fighting, especially a high-level fencer, and you think, wow, they're out of balance, or wow, they're leaning a lot. They know exactly how far they want to lean, and they know exactly how much it's affecting their balance. When you're starting out with the sword, focus on being balanced. Learn the tricks later. Learn ways to adjust your positioning later. It will make the world of difference to you to focus on your posture and what your body is really doing in your early training. I like to tell my students that they need to imagine, in terms of their posture from their hips up, that they're currently at a tea party with the Queen of England. Another way to think about it, if you can't just imagine it, is somebody grabbed you by the top of your head and pulled you up. How would your body react? So say I'm in some sort of poor posture, you can see that if I get pulled up, first my head gets lifted up, lengthens, extends, and now everything is lined up vertically. This allows me to control my balance of weight straight down towards the ground more easily. It allows me to feel what my body is doing. It allows me to influence my opponent better. If I'm rear balanced, if my weight is back, and then an opponent rushes me, I cannot resist their power. They're going to simply push me over. I have no weight to resist them. What do you do? Most people would lean forward when they see someone coming at them so that they can forward load their front leg, bring that balance forward, and be able to resist the mass of the attack. But we don't know what kind of attack we're going to deal with. We don't know what will be happening the next time we swing the sword. So our default should be the balanced position. Posture is upright. We're not forward, we're not back. We could move our legs around now and look at this. If I'm keeping my posture upright, but shifting my lateral position, it's not affecting my balance a whole heck of a lot. It does transition, I can feel it going from leg to leg, but I could still step fairly easily. The moment you pivot at your hips, you're going to add a lot more loading, a lot more of your weight to one leg than the other in a way that can only be recovered by bringing your torso back. If my torso is stationary and upright, and I'm moving my legs, I have a higher degree of control over where my weight is and where my balance is.
Oh, that was just straight lemon juice.